Hello, triangle lovers. Who's ready for some fucking triangles? Oh my god, it's so big. All right. Yeah, there we go. It's random empty beers everywhere. God damn it, me. Why am I such a cuck? There we go. All right. Does this work? Okay. Move it a little further back. All right. Okay, a little further back. Okay. Nice. Oh. You kind of reminded me of Kramer. Wow, how dare you? Am I playing the angles, Simon? Oh, you bet your booty I am. Yeah. I fucking love knobs. All right, just posting in the Discord real quick. Tom, give me some triangles. Oh, yeah. All right, does my overhead button work? It does, okay. Is my camera aligned? No, it's not. Okay. My desk is very clean, by the way. Don't... Wait, did this die? Oh, no! My remote finally died. Or, like, my batteries finally died after, like, a bajillion years. I should probably turn it off sometime. All right, BRB. Also, that mic placement is really annoying. I feel like it's, like, not well placed.
Fuck.
Panic. I moved the camera ever so slightly. I fucking love knobs. Okay, there we go. BRB, I need batteries. And I will kiss that gator. Don't you worry. I see hard drives. Yeah, don't worry. They're not gonna hurt you. All right, Pog, Pog chamfer, Pog, Big Pog, perfect. My desk is once again in shambles. I am once again asking for a desk stream. Ah, yay. And Chive, thank you for the 9 months. And the dog. Submotto, thank you for the Prime Thok. All right, listen, before we start the build, I need to clean and pack this F1 that we built last week because it was supposed to go to its rightful owner. But instead of shipping it, I was a dumbass. Where music? Simon, can you play Cut Night Joe? Gilbert has to leave soon. All right, genres, we'll do a little, moods. We'll do a little, mysterious, peaceful. Let's channel our inner Teehee types and do laid back with no vocals. Let's go. Oh, all right, let's clean this up. We need to do a lot of cleaning because this thing is the dirty girl. Like, you guys can't tell how many fingerprints are here. I'll just save you the hassle. All the fingerprints. Every fingerprint is there. P103, thank you for the 9 months. Let's fucking go. Oh no, I am out of wet wipes. However, will we clean this keyboard now? I'm not memeing, like, I don't know how to clean a keyboard without wet wipes. Alright, let me go get a roll of paper towel. Oh, baby. All right, let's do a little cleaning. Wow, this paper towel sucks. Run it under a hot tap. Let me just put it in the dishwasher. Should be fine. Nice. All right, let's do the sides and back. Oh my god, look at that back. That is, yep. Yep, that is, Welcome, 26 random people. You have many choices in keyboard streamers, and somebody made the wrong choice. I ran out of wet wipes. I'm so sad. And Alessio, you asked, right? No, Lovi asked. This is not my F1. This was a commission build. So I can't leave my dirty ass fingerprints on it. Okay, this is like not even helping at all. How the fuck do you clean a keyboard without wet wipes? Are my hands that terrible that, like, I touched it a week ago and it's just, like, there forever now? They can't be that bad. My hands can't be that bad. Wear gloves? I plan to actually wear gloves for the angle build because it's very shiny. All right. Is this any better? Oh my god, it's barely better. All right. I swear I have wet wipes somewhere. I actually don't. This is insane. Wait, you're building an angle? Bro, look at the title of the stream. Lovi, you're terrible at reading. You're like almost as bad as I am. Or more KFC, so you can have wet wipes. So you can have wet Thank you. Wipes. It will definitely not go towards KFC. Fuck! Look at that! Alright, listen. I believe. Where's the angle? In its box. We just have to clean this. Bro, I can see my fingerprints like under the... I am like... I'm literally gonna have to order KFC so I get a wet wipe so I can clean this.
Holy Pondo.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. I've given up.
October. PB.
Know the angles.
Cat sound test.
All right, I've given up on this F1. Get some baby wipes. I actually have baby wipes. You're so smart. You are actually so smart. Alright, fuck you, Mr. Not muscle. Bitch. Baby wipe time. Yeah, these are like wet enough so like it actually makes a dent in my hand grease. All right, there we go. Okay, that's looking better. That's looking better. All right. And now, paper towel. These paper towels are so thin, it's crazy. They're like half thickness. All right, let's go. Oh, yes. Okay, that actually worked. ḻถี่, you are the biggest brain. I mean, I can still see my fingerprints literally after all of that, but it's a lot better. ASMR baby wipes on a keyboard. Okay, now I have to not touch it. Wait, where are my gloves? Why is my life in shambles? My gloves were right here to my left, and now they're gone. And by right here to my left, I mean at some point they were there. Oh, they were actually. All right. Do I need new gloves? Yes, I do. Look at these. They're not great. You remember these used to be white? I remember. F, thank you for the gifted eggplant. Let's go. All right, this is almost good enough to put in the keyboard case. Oh my god, I feel so bad because like as a joke, I'm like, haha, I'm gonna touch it and ruin it. I literally touched it and ruined it. All right, let's put this away while not touching it. Is that the right case? Yes.
ḻถี่, thought kale, long PP,
Jesus.
October, PBT.
All right, F1 is now partially packed. Now I have to pack the keyboard stands and the rest of the shit, but we're done with the F1. And let's prepare for the angle. Oh yeah, look how clean those gloves are. Oh baby. In any case, it's better than using my hands. It isn't my F1? No, it was a commission build. Oh, my bunny is so dirty. The bunny is so dirty. Also, give me a second. This should be center screen. Is it the center screen? Okay, it's close. My camera just moves for no reason. Are those gloves piss stained? No, it's just from like rust and shit. Don't worry about it. Completely normal things to have in the house. Okay, my camera's definitely not in the right spot. Oh yes. All right, that should be better. That should be better. Is this better? Okay, it's kind of better. My life is in shambles, boys. Wow. Yay. All right, let's go. Take out the box. And also clean up my desk a little bit. Go away, stuff. No camera, stop it. What is happening? Okay, listen, guys. I'm gonna be straight with you, okay? I need beer, all right? Like, I can't focus. I can't find things. I can't speak the words. Ah, okay. That's better. Oh, I wish I had more desk space, but there's freaking cameras all over the place. Fuck you, camera. All right, it's angle time, boys. Oh. my god, it's so big. No, the angles. Is it getting a Simon review? Yes, that's why it was sent to me. This was specifically sent to me for review. Today we're just gonna do a build and see how it is. For the review, I need a lot of time with it. Do you guys know the angles? Do you guys know the angles? Because I sure don't. All right, let's just unbox this because I've previously unboxed it on stream, so like there's nothing important in here. It's just a thank you card. Have I lubed the switches yet? We're gonna put GAT Pros that are pre-lubed. All right, there's the PCB. Here's the foam we're not gonna use, and the other foam we're not gonna use, but here's the plate. Oh, actually, there were 3 foams I wasn't gonna use. And then the keyboard. Nice. Use the foam? No, we're not using the foam. Simon, build it with all the foam. No. We will be doing an extremely thocky build on Sunday, by the way. We're going to be building the K, finally. And we are going to build it with every single Thok mod on Earth. We're going to tape the PCB. We're going to put foam and PE foam and special filling that is yet to be determined. And we're going to film all the switches. And we're going to put foam in all of the places. Well, no, we're not going to have Thok Pat. We're not going to have any branded shit because I don't have enough time to order it. Yes, it will also be wholly modded. That. What's that? Is that just tape? Yeah, that's tape. You guys ready for the showing of a lifetime? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that piece of dust. Yeah, the slogan, I really don't care for it. Look at that. Look at it. My macro cam just stopped working. Hello? 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 Fuck! Fucking... My thingy, my stream deck stopped working. There. Oh wait. Now it's working again. Okay, so it only turns on and doesn't turn off. So I can turn on macro cam, I can just never turn it off. That. That. Look at that. That is clean. Fuck, I keep trying to turn it off. There. Forever macro? No, we're literally going to fix this right now. So, Stream Deck. Stream Deck, okay. Because I'm not going to make it through the stream if I can't toggle my macro on and off. Alright, so macro. Title, macro. Fuck, it doesn't even fit on the screen. You have the shittiest thing ever. Okay. Scene overhead. Okay. So that works. That doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? It just doesn't fucking work. Like, half of my stream deck just randomly stopped working the other day. Well, this is fucking annoying. I can't believe I spent money on this. So I'm gonna have to click it with my mouse. Yay. Is there streaking in the Chrome? Well, it's PVD. And yes, you can see streaking in the PVD. Look at that. That's fairly standard on all PVD. All PVD that's on keyboards, because PVD on keyboards is not real PVD. There's like good PVD and then like PVD. What we have on keyboards is PVD. Look at that. So there are some light streaks that you can tell in like the harsh light. See that? So for reference, let me zoom in. Manual Stream Deck, are you stupid? Question mark. Why don't keyboard designers use real PVD? Because it would cost $18,000 per board. That's why. Real PVD is on like super high-end watches, and it costs like $4 to $5 grand for a watch. But you know, yeah, I mean like real PVD. I forget what it's called. It's PVD something, like STD or whatever the fuck. That. Can you see the Simon in it? Yes, DLC. Thank you. Look at that. Oh, another Simon. Not bad. It's not bad. It feels good in the hand. It feels good in the hand. Let's see how much it weighs. Yeah, okay. Like, I think this fully built is going to be like 2.7. So 2.3 without a PCB or plate. So add that. 2.5 plus an. There's going to be like 2.8 or 2.9 fully built. That's heavy, by the way. That's proper heavy for a TKL. That's getting almost into F1 territory. Almost. Not necessarily, but almost. Okay, port looks decent. The anodization is consistent. The finishing looks pretty good, honestly. Yeah, it's fairly consistent ano. Oh, I already have fingerprints on it. It's ruined. Okay, throw it away, boys. Stream's over. Is this a prototype? It looks like a full production model to me. I don't know if my scale is accurate. It's decently accurate. Simon's crew review while building? I might consider. I might consider. I mean, the screws are already, like, over here. In the tools case. However, what we're going to be doing... This is an alu plate, right? They were smart enough to send me an alu plate. Yeah, that's an alu plate. All right, let's do stabs. Let us do stabs. We do a little stabs. What switches? I am going to put GAT Pros. I think the GAT Pros will be nice and thocky. You know what I mean? I think the group buy canceled out the PVD. How durable is keyboard PVD? I mean, it'll pretty much scratch instantly, so that durable. All right, let us do stab time. Let me get out my stab modding platform. Actually, let's get an interesting stab modding platform. I want something interesting to mod my stabs on. All right, we're gonna mod our stabs on this foam. Because everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Simon, use foam for the build." Well, here you go. I'm using foam for the build. Are you happy now? How heavy is the F1? I don't know, 3 and something. Did I remember to pull out PE foam from my drawer? I need to check if I have PE foam. I do, but it's too thick. This is way too thick. Oh, wait. Okay. I have decently thin PE foam right here. With my something plate? I don't even know what plate this is. interesting. Yeah, I think I can actually use this for the Thok build. Bro, what keyboard is this? This looks like Jane 2 mounts. Oh, it's the Alps plate for my Jane. I thought it was carbon fiber. Why do I have an aluminum one? Why do I have 2 plates? No, the Thok. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's do a little bit of stabs. We do a little stabs. I too get all the plates for all my multiple Janes mixed up, right? It's so inconvenient. I like the teehee vibe. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for the whole teehee vibe. Where's my snippies? Where's my snippies? There they are. These bold, beautiful cutters. Look at this high quality aluminum right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Anodized steel. Oh, so good. What do I make of all the Stabies hype? I don't care. Either they're good or they're bad. Or they're spectacular. If they're spectacular, I'm okay with it. If they're good, the price is shit. And if they're bad, the price is more than shit. That's it. They literally have to hit a super high benchmark for them to be worthwhile, but if they hit that benchmark, then yeah, I'm down. Whatever. Alright, let's do ourselves a little snipping. And by snipping, I mean beer drinking. How rusty is the nail cutter today? Oh, it's so good. Like, I'm pretty sure if I accidentally touched this with my mouth, I would need to get a tetanus shot. But the rustiness really helps when you clip the stabs. It's a pro tip. Teehee Types recommended it to me after watching my my original stabilizer modding video. Oh, these are not nail clippers. I wouldn't touch my nails with these. I love how I was freezing before this stream, and now I'm literally boiling. Am I dying? Boys? Is it Rip Simon? F Simon in the chat? Imagine accidentally clipping the tip of your finger while doing this and getting tetanus. Yeah, I would literally, like, I'd continue the stream, but then I'd literally have to go to the hospital and get a tetanus shot. So I haven't had one in more than 10 years. Why is it F Simon? Because I have HDMI. I have terminal HDMI. Tetanus comes from bacteria outside, not literally from rust, really? Really? Then how come if you, like, stab yourself with, like, you know, like a tree, you don't need a tetanus shot, but if it's a nail, you do? Did I see the new Realforce R3? Does it come in the layout that I care about? That's the only question. Yes, I care about Christian bottom row. Trees don't have set this on the rust. Tesla went boom boom. Boom boom is in down. Nope. Oh my god, imagine it being this high. Alright, 1 minute. I need to see if I'm still in my ArcX position. Oh, alright. You guys want to laugh? I bought puts on Tesla when it was at like 980. That's like $100 ago, and it's a put, meaning if it goes up, I lose money. It went up $100 and I made money. That's how fucking volatile it is right now. It's insane. Why do I have two phones? One for business, one for your mother. I mean, one is for work and one is personal. So. Tetanus grows in oxygen-poor conditions. Oh. Don't show phone screen on stream? It's fine. What's gonna happen? What are they gonna do? Dox me and take all the money I'm losing from stonks? Do I like the iPhone, or is it still expensive crap? So I enjoyed iPhone back during the 6S, and it was a very enjoyable phone. And so I got this. This is the new 13 mini. And I got this, and the minute at which like I set it up and just held it in my hand, I'm like, okay, I am bored. It's literally the least what's the word? It did nothing for me. When I got this, my Zenfone 8, I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Oh, it's so good. And then this, I'm like, I am so underwhelmed. It's like the most underwhelming phone of all time. To be fair, the battery on this is fantastic, especially considering the size. So I'll give it that. And I like the spatial audio on the AirPods. They're pretty good. But a lot of things annoy me, like not being able to unlock it with my mask on, not being able to unlock it with a fingerprint, not being able to literally anything, having 60 hertz refresh rate, which like isn't as bad as it sounds on iOS, but it's still kind of shit. What else? I wish the sides weren't square and sharp. I mean, I have a case on it now, but there's just a lot of annoyances. There's a lot of really dumb things. There's a lot of really dumb things that, like, for me, really piss me off. Like, a lot of things that I used to do quickly now take so much longer to do. Apple audio engineers. Oh, by the way, the speaker on the iPhone is dog shit compared to the Zenfone 8. It is terrible. That's another thing. That the Zenfone 8 has a big... The Zenfone 8 is like the best sounding phone I've ever heard. Like, you'll put it down in a room and it sounds like you're listening out of like a proper stereo with like, you know, 2 speakers. How is the battery on the Zen 8? Not great. It'll make it through a day, but not great. Like, the iPhone has a smaller battery and like lasts longer. Then again, it doesn't have a top of the line processor, so, and 16 gigs of RAM and big PP. The Zenfone 8 is just the biggest, like, it's like the equivalent of pulling out your dick as Asus. It's just so good. What do I mean? It's top of the, what do I mean about what being top of the line? I said a lot of things. The A13 is the best processor ever. I mean, this has the Snapdragon 888. Like, this thing runs so fast that, like, at some time, like, if you're really pushing it, it gets fucking hot. And I don't hate that. I'm just like, I kind of like it when it gets hot. That's how you know it's going fast. Balls. What beer is that? Kronenbourg. It's cheap beer. That's what it is this. Hello? Hello? What is up with my cameras today? Eat my ass, camera. Fuck you. Have I tried to play with settings? Yes, I played the shit out of the settings. I am a settings toucher. Like, the second I get any phone, I spend a good, like 5 hours in the settings. Literally cucking the phone over so hard. Like, hello, I would like permission to breathe. No. I would like permission to... No. Only 5 hours SMH? That's because I prepare beforehand. Big brain. I come in prepared, baby. We upgrading beer? I mean, I just grabbed... Because, like, I have my macro cam set up here, which you guys can see right there. And when I set that up, it's really hard for me to, like, leave my desk, so... I just brought a bunch. I did my beer haul. I did my alcohol haul as a whole. I got many things. I got some wines. I got, like, over 100 beers. And some whiskey, and some gin, and some vodka, and some more whiskey. Flour for me. Is it for me? Really? For me? God, I just love cheap $5 Chinese stabs. You know why? Because they're $5. It's just so good. It's like getting a $5 hooker, you know? Even if it's not great, listen, man. Still a $5 hooker. Doesn't matter, had sex. Bro, $5 hooker, lifetime risk, down south, my guy, what are you talking about? Well, yeah, to be fair. I've never had a $5 hooker, or any hooker, but I've been offered a $5. I've been offered by a $5 hooker. Doesn't the Taobao proxy and shipping fee bring the prices similar to local vendors? Funny. Yeah. No, he means like local vendors in general, not in Dubai. I'm laughing at local vendors in general. All right, let's feast our eyes on this beauty. Caution. Static sensitive devices, not to be handled by unauthorized personnel. Bro, I am so mad that you're not focusing. Okay, you know what, camera? You know what? Why are you so crooked? Everything is like more crooked than my face. Okay. Why are you at a weird angle? All right, is it focusing now? Okay, there we go. See? Caution, not to be handled by unauthorized personnel. Well, the build stream is over. It was lovely, but apparently I'm not allowed to build this, guys. So we're just gonna close it up and end the stream. See ya, guys. Good build. It reminds me of the original Aru build. We tried to build the Aru, but it was during a desubathon. So the stream ended in like 5 seconds. I was like, hey guys, let's build the Aru. Okay, that was a lovely stream. Let's go. All right, look at that. I like it. It's very Matrixy. As in like the movie The Matrix, not like the keyboard maker. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Alright, let's just get it in the hole. Okay, that's a nice tight clip. That's what we're looking for. We like a nice tight clip where you have to force it in a little bit. This is a 1.2 millimeter PCB. Yeah, it's 1.2, not 1.6. Wait, so how are these clipping? Okay, not well. That's how they're clipping. All right, let's go back. Oh, Simon, clip-ins are so easy. Simon, do you know your angles? Well, not anymore. I just tried to build this thing without shims. All right, where the fuck are the shims? Shim me, daddy. There they are. Stabilizer shims. Feet. Is it okay if my 205G0 is separated from its oil? Generally, not really, but you can just mix it and that's fine. There's a binding agent in there that helps the grease adhere to the oil. Bro, my camera placement, like, why? Why are you such a bitch? Like, I moved my microphone and it, like, unbalanced my whole overhead setup. Alright, shims time. Okay, these say space on them, which is kind of weird, but okay. Alright, so let's start with the spacebar then. Put that in there, flip it over. Alright. Bam. Bam. Normally, by the way, if you're using PCB shims, I do not recommend clip-in stabs. It's a little bit more difficult to work with than screw-in stabs. That is like one of the few times I'll tell you, you know what, just use screw-ins instead of clip-ins. But mama ain't raised no bitch, so we're gonna do it. There we go. Perfect. You just need to know how to get the fingers up in there, you know? You gotta know how to play the angles. Just gotta play the angles, bro. False. I thought you put it under the stab on the top of the PCB. No, you do not. I'll explain to you the logic. So if you put it at the top of the PCB, then your stabs are sitting slightly higher than they would be normally, because the switches are going to sit on the top of the PCB. Doesn't matter how thick the PCB is, right? So now you're raising your stabs 0.4 millimeters. So your stabs are going to be 0.4 millimeters compared to the switches, which you don't want, and that's why. Today you learned. Is that shim 0.4? Yes. It looks like 0.4. It actually, okay, so this looks like 1.2 millimeter. I think it's 1.2. It's very flexy. It feels like 1.2. All right, let's go. Let's do this guy first. Bam. Flip it around. All right. Big hole that way. Big hole that way. It's just kind of rough to like do on stream while minding camera angles, so you guys are gonna have to be patient with me. Like, you've got to get your hands in there just right. Okay, come on, you little bitch.
Fuck.
So again, please do not use clip-in stabs when you are using things. When you're using shims. Do I consider these meme cuts or actual cuts? We are far too early on to be able to tell that. There we go. Oof. Alright, let's do the other side. It is not plateless. Why flex cuts on the PCB? Because, firstly, memes. Secondly, we will see if they actually do anything. They might do things, they might not. There's only one way to find out, and that's by trying it with our hands. Oh, fuck off. I haven't consumed nearly enough beer for this build. But I don't want to have any more beer until I finish these stabs as a reward. There's nothing more annoying than clip-in stabs with shims. Right. Holy shit, it's Sam. Sam's alive! Don't cancel the frog. Gian was gonna cancel the frog. We all thought you were dead. Oof, there we go. This is so hard. It's like the hardest build of my life. Use screw-in stab? Nope. Mama 8 raised no bitch. We've done all of them but one. We got this. It's a pain in the ass to like try and like angle it and then clip it on the other side while holding the shim and then pressing in. If you had like 3 hands, it'd be super easy. But once you get the hang of it, you can just clip. You can just clip it. Clip it. Why don't I use screw-in stabs? Clip-in stabs are generally way easier for me because they're way faster during builds. And I'm pretty sure that like, even compared to screw-in stabs and this particular PCB, screw-ins would have still taken me longer. Clip-ins are just really convenient for building. And they feel exactly the same. And they sound exactly the same. Oops. There we go. Happy. A little sweaty, but we got ourselves a happy PCB. Let's go. Let's get this foam out of here. Get a little bit of a zooming out action. Hog. Yeah, clip-ins are totally fine. Clip-ins are just misunderstood. Traces are make me horny. Yes. It's nice, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at these beautiful... Ooh. Wait. Let me show you on the macro cam. That starts here. Just goes all the way. Oh. Look at it. Look at those traces. It just keeps going. Well, until the PCB ends. All right, let's see the plate. I've been assuming that it's aluminum, and hopefully I'm correct. I am correct, and it is black aluminum. I know this looks really gray. Actually, this is gray aluminum. I lied. For one, something looks the correct color on camera, so this is the correct. They only have alu or brass? Oh, nice. Okay, I assumed FR4 would just like be the standard because it's like the Thok chaser plate for Thok chasing. All right, let's do our stab lubing part 2. Where is our super lube? Listen, I'm too lazy to fight with like a nearly empty tube, so we're just gonna open a new one. Isn't palm the thocky? Depends on the thickness, but yes, palm is quite thocky. All right, let's do a little cumin. A little bit of cumin. Little dab, dab, stab, stab. In the tushy. And then dab, dab, stab, stab. In the tushy. The classic Simon. The dab, the dab, the stab, the stab. And you come and hit it from the back. Dab, 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 stab. Hit it in the back. Hog. Last one. All right, we're good. No makeup applicator for the tushy. Oh, we are. We're gonna come in after the fact and do it cleanly. Make sure it gets way up in there. Way up in there. You want it to get way up in there. And you want to show your head on stream. It's the most important part. So Paul taught me this technique. So it basically uses my methodology, but then you just shove it up in there with an applicator. And also you show the back of your head on stream. Like that. Okay, all right. And we got it, boys. We got it. Know the angles. Wouldn't the applicator take out some of the lube as well? Yes, it's kind of a combo thing. You want to get it up in there and you want to remove the excess while you're in there. All right. Do we subtly open this? I'm afraid to just touch it with my bare hands. Like that. Let's just very peacefully keep it up there as I do the switches. The weight is pretty hot. It is, and it's decently heavy as well. Like, it's respectfully heavy. The build command is !actual build. One word. Oh. We got them, boys. The build is we have the vertex angle, and we're going to put some GAT pros in them. That's it.
Fuck.
All right. I'm going to have to check if I'm going to have to do corners first. Depending on whether or not these... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's ruined! Alright, fuck it. There's no point wearing gloves anymore. We fucked up the keyboard. Yep, this is my first build with GAT Pros. So first, let's see if they clip into the plate securely. Indeed they do. See if they fit into the PCB securely. Oh, actually, decent. Okay, it's decently secure. We don't need to do the four corners method. This is not a prototype. This is a review unit to review. So I will build it, and I will use it for a while, and then I will yell at it. Unless I like it. Then I will not yell at it. All right, are we good? Yeah, I think we're chilling. Okay. Plate is good. So the plate itself has a lot of cuts as well. So the PCB cuts should reflect kind of some of the flex that you've got from the plate. You're still doing the four corners though. I will do things to you. Is there a chamfer on the USB port? Of course there is. There's actually a big... No, I'm not going to touch it. You almost got me. Sneaky boy. Is this proper leaf spring? No. Not really. A little bit, but no. It is not a leaf spring. It's just far out. Like, one piece of metal is not a spring. A piece of metal that's coiled is a spring. So going from here to here is not a leaf spring. If you went from out here and then to here and then back, that would be a leaf spring. It's fairly... No tangy? No tangy on this. Actually, you make a good point. Tangy on this. I have to tangy all the things. So I mean, you cut your unit is so cursed to use the silicone pad to make sure the PCB and plate doesn't move around? What do you mean? What? This is a microfiber cloth. I'm just using it to like keep my table clean. What are you saying? What are the words? Angle review and GAT Pro review simultaneously? Well, yeah. I mean, I'll spend a good amount of time with both the keyboard and the switches. You have to use the silicone pad? No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm not going to. I don't give a shit. I'm not putting any foam in it. I'm building it proper. Silicone pad is required? I don't believe you. And I don't even know what the silicone pad is. There's like 8 different foams. I don't believe you. Silicone pad is added to make PCB better fit in the space and more tightly aligned with the surrounding parts. That makes 0 sense. Silicone pad also helps balance out the structural differences between central area and corners. That makes sense. Look at pics in the IC. I don't have a keyboard, so you're gonna have to give me a link. I'm building it. I'm building it like this. All right, where do I scroll to? Look at corners of the silicone pad. All right. Yeah, but this does nothing. Because a floating PCB is a floating PCB, right? If I have to add something on the outside of a part, then it's fine. I don't have to add it. I'm not using it. I'm not using it. Fuck the police. For acoustic purposes, yeah, acoustics I fully understand. Preventing like contact in case of too much flex, I fully understand. Being required, I do not understand. There is no way it's required. Are they saying the PCB smacks the case? No, that makes no sense, because if I have to add additional material, then that means the PCB doesn't touch this, doesn't touch the sides, right? Like, if it goes on the outside, which it does, then yeah. It means the PCB was never touching it to begin with. In any case, we're gonna build it and see what happens. Somebody has to try it for science, and there's no way in hell I'm building with any sort of foam. Not this keyboard. Maybe it rattles? It shouldn't rattle. At all. Like, the PCB is securely attached to the plate via 84 switches. It should not rattle. Alex used all foam and Simon no foam. Yeah, Alex likes foam. I don't like foam. That's it. Now we need somebody like in the middle ground who kind of sometimes likes foam to do like half of the foam. Half foam plate win? I'm pretty sure it already exists. One of the boards we looked at on Sunday had a all foam plate. Gian was looking at it today on his stream. When he had all the switches in, I think he was saying that the plate and PCB were bad. That's fine. We'll just throw it in. Like, we'll do it proper. We'll bend it back. Bowing is usually caused by like pushing hard on an uneven surface, or like it arrived bowed. But like you guys remember when I did my my Illuminati 1 build and I picked up the plate and the plate itself was like that. It was like a bowl. It couldn't hold its own weight. That's bowing. What we've got here potentially will be totally fine. Fuck the foam police. I don't even understand what happened over here. Is there a reason to insert the switches scattered? Yeah, generally, yeah. So like hypothetically, if I put all the switches in here, right? It's possible that if I do like one down here, the plate isn't being held up. So I'm just gonna push the plate down onto the PCB. Therefore, the switch is not going to clip properly into the plate. So I like to evenly distribute the load, starting with the corners and then a couple places. You'll notice that when I place my first few switches, I would hold up the plate while pushing the switch in order to make sure everything reliably clips in. One of the things you don't want is your switch to not sit perfectly flush on the plate. Like the worst thing is like it's sitting slightly crooked and you not noticing. And that leads to your caps looking crooked and you looking like a dumbass. So that's the answer. So I'll kind of scatter them just to like distribute load, and then I'll go one row at a time to just finish it up. It's just from building so often. There's just little tricks that you do just so you don't get cuffed, just to like save you time in the long run. I can't wait to build my frog TKL next week. Vin Browns? Ooh, really? Vin Browns and a frog? Ah, that's interesting. I wouldn't, but okay. Hard to understand why people put foam even though there's a huge weight. Preference. Like whatever. If foam is a preference and like it's fine. But like if you make a board that literally requires foam, then there's something wrong with you. That's my opinion. Like, if, like, stack mount with foam is the dumbest thing. This trick is especially needed for flexi plates? Yeah, it sure is. Otherwise, nothing ever clips into your plate and you end up with just a loose plate, not actually clipped into anything. And then your keyboard sounds weird, and then you fill it with foam to try and fix it. Just foam things. Poor design if it requires foam. Well, I wouldn't call it... Yeah, okay, I would. So my take on foam is, as a designer, if you cannot get a keyboard to sound the way that you want it, and you need to include foam to meet the acoustics that you think are good enough, then you have failed the design. That's my take. If you make a keyboard and you offer foam for people that want it to sound different than what you've designed it for, that's fine, whatever, that's preference. Like, you can't be a dick for people like wanting to modify their keyboard. Yeah, foam as a crutch is a problem. Foam as an option is totally fine. Like, whatever, I don't care. Let the people do whatever they want to do. Like, if somebody wants to use foam and I don't want to use foam, that's fine, I don't care. But like, introducing foam as like a core design concept just pisses me off so much. Like, people are putting foam into things before they have a prototype. So like, explain to me what the foam is for. What if it was used as a way to compromise on cost, as opposed to what? Air? Is foam cheaper than air? Is this the world we live in now? If I may ask, I'm waiting for my tofu. Where should I use foam? Plate, case, both? The one that you want. I would start with no foam, and then put in the bottom foam and see if you like that sound profile. But generally, for me, I would not go and use foam in a keyboard build unless like something was terribly wrong and I had tried every other measure. Because foam is a subtractive process. And generally, when you're trying to tune the sound of a keyboard, you're trying to tune the sound. Kind of like, you know, tuning a guitar. If you're trying to tune your guitar, you don't put it in a lead brick. That makes no fucking sense. You don't mute it. You tune it. If you've tuned it as best as you can, then you can go ahead and try using a more subtractive process. Or if you're doing a silent build, fill the sucker with foam. Foam it all up. Just foam me, daddy. Is this the angle? Yes, it used to be before I touched it one time. All right, solder time. Wow, we're an hour in and we're about to finish, so let me vape a little bit. Gap pros? Yep. All right, can I get a good angle? Oh, that's too good of an angle. 1 minute. All right, we're gonna do a little wobbly. Everyone mind your wobbles. All right, there we go. Oh, I forgot my most important switch. Oh, excuse me. One of my thoughts on full milky, in non-GAT pros, please avoid like the plague. In GAT pros, the ones that I've tried were quite good. So, but I haven't spent an extended period of time with GAT pros, so I wouldn't yet recommend them. But I like them so much that I told Paul, like the second I tried one switch, I asked Paul, buy me 1,000. All right, I want to make sure that everything is securely clipped in. That one is not. That one's not. I want to make sure it's nice. It's way up in there. Make sure it's way up in there. Way up your butt. Okay, let's go. GAT X review when? I am almost done breaking them in. Almost. All right.
SA, cat, fuck.
Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. Still need break-in? I mean, I haven't typed on them much, that's why. Where is my solder? Hello? Oh, it's right there. Alright. The fact that I can't turn off my macro cam without using my freaking mouse is so stupid. Fuck you, stream... what is it called? Stream Deck, bitch. Alright. Whee! Whee! Alright, that's a good 3 meters of solder. That should be enough. Alright, let's wait for the iron to warm up, and by that I mean it warmed up already, so good luck. Ah. Alright, let's go. Alright, too late now. There's no going back. There's no going back. Imagine if you're soldering iron glowed red. Yee! Simon likes the fumes. I'm actually blowing because a lot of the fumes are heading towards my face. The fan is not on strongly enough. These joints look cursed. They're totally fine. You're just looking top down. These joints are flawless, Daddy. Don't you worry. Heine himself said, I solder very goodly. No silicone pad? No silicone pad. We are building this like a real keyboard. Do I bother cleaning flux stains? Nah. Not really. Ah, baby. Like, here, let me change the angle so you guys can see the individual solder joints. They're not bad. They're fine. Whatever. They make contact. What am I vaping? I don't know. It's somewhere on my desk. Why is my desk in shambles all the fucking time? Oh, it's over there. I don't know. It's something good. Yep, they look like solder joints. Whee! Look at that. That cinematic angle change with the nice jib. Oh, feels bad. Imagine trying to redeem a kiss and not having money for a kiss. I know those feels. I mean, you can do gamble all and win, and then use that for a kiss. Is that Angel Cable Cardboard? No. This is the angle, not the angel. It's the angle. The angel is a 65% by Max. The angle is a TKL by Vertex. They are quite different. Alright, let me finish this joint right here, and then I will kiss my alligator. All right. Oh. Mwah. Yay. I get it. Vertex made the angle. Interestingly enough, I didn't realize like the play on words until I was like Googling it today at work. I Googled Vertex angle and I found nothing. I found a whole bunch of math shit. And I was like, oh, I get it. Well, no, it's not SEO. Vertex is like part of an angle or something. I don't know how the fuck it works. I don't know how to math, okay? I never learned math in school. Nice solder work. Lash S. Wow. That's very toxic. My solder work is just fine. The important thing is the switches are seated securely, that nothing is crooked, and that every single pin makes contact. Besides that, it doesn't fucking matter. They changed it from angel to angles, right? What? Hasn't it always been angle? I do not recall. I have no memory of this place. Did I build a mining rig with my boss's son? I had to build it alone, but I did build the mining rig. It's going strong. Right now. It's mining right now. It was my first job after dropping out. I started working full-time long before I dropped out. I dropped out because working 8 hours a day and going to school 8 hours a day was hard. But my first job was as a salesperson who sold DVRs, back like cable boxes, satellite boxes, basically. Like DirecTV boxes. Oh, oh. Hello, camera? What are you doing, step bro? What are you doing, step bro? How did I go from that to marketing? I actually spent a lot of time in sales. I worked sales in the private jet industry for almost my entire like work life. And then one day I was like, fuck this, I want to do marketing. And so I did. You're a marketer, but hate keyword marketing. What gives? Every person that works in marketing hates marketing more than anything else in the world. Because marketing is basically lying. It's just a fancy word for companies lying to you. So, once you work enough in the industry, you kind of just grow to hate it. Yeah, you're way more aware of the bullshit. How everything is bullshit. So I don't hate keyboard marketing. I hate marketing as a whole. I literally watch Apple events just so I can yell very drunk for 2 hours. It makes me feel better. What is the gold color word logo on the spacebar? Wait. On top of the vertex word? There's nothing above it. Unless you mean like next to it. It just says angle. All their big BS charts? Oh, it's not even bullshit charts. The charts is like not even the worst offenders. The worst offenders is like nonsense. Like surgical grade steel, which means nothing. Aerospace grade aluminum, which means nothing. They literally just make things out of nothing. That's basically marketing 101, but like it's insane. Do I take a shot every time they say revolutionary? I'm still alive, so no. I especially love it when they're like, this is our best iPhone ever. This is our most powerful iPhone ever. No fucking shit. It's the new one. How is that a selling point? Are you guys that strapped for shit to say? Your latest shit should always be the best shit every time. You shouldn't have to fucking spell it out. Is Vertex Angle unlimited group buy? I have no fucking idea. I was not sent this as a shell unit. I was sent this as an actual review unit. So I know very little information. I want to build it and try it, see how I enjoy it, and then from there, figure it out. I mean, that's pretty much the case with every keyboard I get sent, but people always ask me questions like, hey Simon, when is the frog gonna run? Bro, I don't fucking know. Tomorrow? Oh my god, if it's actually tomorrow. I am a god.
Fuck.
Is the frog running tomorrow? Gian, sell the frog tomorrow so I can be right, please. It's unlimited? Okay. Gian just draw a triangle and extrude in CAD? Yes. Alright, let's go back to the fancy angle. Fancy angle. There we go. Hello, keyboard raiders. Welcome to the thockiest of October channels. You have many choices in keyboard streamers, and every single one of you has made the wrong choice. Especially you. You know who you are. Alright, I really need to take a beer and vape break. Let me just finish this top row real quick. You know what I like about this PCB? It's entirely fixed. There's no ISO. But the bottom row has a little bit of going on. I wish it didn't. I wish it was a fixed Sangan bottom row. Along with fixed ANSI. That's something I appreciate. I guess technically their streamer made the wrong choice, yes, but the fact that they were still here looking at me means they also made the wrong choice.
Fuck.
Hello, Thog Simon. Hello. How's everybody's Thogtobers going? Is it going good? Angle or Cage, they are very different keyboards. So, the one you like. And preferably the one that ships first. My Thogtober is going thockingly thock. Mine as well. We're gonna end it on a high note on Sunday. It's gonna be the thockiest stream of all time. Oh, we have ourselves a bent pin. We got him, boys. We got him, boys. That one.
Holy Pondo,
yeah, that one.
Kale,
That
Long
one
PP,
is a bent pin.
October,
I need my
PBT3,
PP puller.
Cat sound test, Thoc.
Yep, there we go. Look at that bent PP right there. Well, we can fix that. We have the technology. There we go. Problem solved. Baba is down 4%. Nice. Kickshots, thank you for the 2 months. Let's go. I love it. It's kind of hot. Are DCS key sets worth the cop? In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, yes. DCS is fantastic. And anybody that dislikes DCS probably has never tried it. And is a closeted weirdo who has no opinions. And just follows the fucking sheep. So try it for yourself. See if you like it. Pretty much everybody that has ever tried DCS has been like, wow, this is actually pretty fucking good. Can I do a GAT Pro versus JWIC comparison with factory lube? My JWICs are at the office on my NCR, so I can't do it right now, but I will do it because I have to take this to the office to start typing on it for the next month. But it won't be on stream. Does a non-brass weight affect sound? That is a good question. Exclamation science. Yes, it does affect sound, but probably not in the way that you think. And it's a lot more complex than you think it is. Would you be okay with me shredding a Thoc hoodie to use as foam in a thought keyboard. Listen, what a man and his hoodie do alone in the bedroom is for you to do. You do you. Do I have to pay for this later? If I keep it, I have to pay for it later. Otherwise, I have to mail it back. Same as always. I've yet to... So many people ask me, they're like, Simon, do you like it? I'm like, bro, I haven't... It's not even built. How do I know? If I really like it, I will consider purchasing it. If I don't like it, I will consider not purchasing it. Is this stock GAT Pros or did I lube them? They are factory lubed GAT Pros. So I am not lubing them because I would need to delube them first. And that is too much effort. At least I think they're factory lubed. Ooh! Simon, do you like it now? Yeah, it's the best keyboard I've ever put a soldering iron on. Oh my god. Actually, it's not. Simon needs a gimbal for his hands. Bro, I need a gimbal for my brain and my pee-pee. And my hands. And my eyes. And my feet. Do you never go back and lube? Do I never go fuck it and lube over factory lube? No. That's stupid. You don't do that. You're literally doing nothing. You're just filling it with garbage at that point. You're lubing over factory lube. Like, that lube separates almost instantly because there's no binding agent. And they're not made to, like, be together. It's like mixing oil and water. You're like, okay, it's fine. It's mixed for like 3 seconds and then it's unmixed. Come on, get in there. Did Paul lube his GAT Pros? Yes, his GAT Pros were originally unlubed. So when he brought me one to try, it was one that he lubed himself. But the ones that I got were factory lubed, even though I didn't ask for them. Do I use an ultrasonic cleaner? Me personally, no. But you should use an ultrasonic cleaner with a little bit of dish soap and then continue the delube process using an applicator. Generally, I don't even bother delubing switches. It's so much hassle. Like, I prefer like completely dry switches, and if they're factory lubed, I'll just use them. Okay, this focus is hurting my brain, so let's do that. I'm tired of everything being not in focus.
Fuck.
Did he get unlubed? Factory lube? Yeah, it was unlubed. Like, fully unlubed. Like, with no lube. Sans lube.
Holy Pondo, Thok Kale.
This a
Long
thin
PP,
PCB? Yep,
Thoktober,
it is a 1.2 millimeter. Or it looks like a
sound
1.2
test,
millimeter.
Thok.
Though it might be a 1.3. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. Avocado! Thank you for the 1 fucking year. Holy shit. That's like so many eggplants. It's at least like 3. It's like 3 eggplants, dude. Are those stab pads? They are stabilizer shims to compensate for a thin PCB. Yep, they sure are. Too much factory lube in GAT Pro. My hand's full of oil after putting in the switches. Are you implying that there was lube on the outside of the switches? Or did you, like, open them up? Because if there was lube on the outside of the switches, that's probably not good. And that's probably not lube. I would be concerned. Am I running stock springs? Yeah, for now, because I want to try actual stock GAT Pros for a while and see how I like them. But I'll keep that in mind, like, when using the board, because, like, it is technically still stock springs. In any case, I can tell the difference between, like, the feel that comes from the switches and the feel that comes from the board. The sound may not be, like, in its final form, but it'll be fine. All right. Where's my mouse? There it is. Let's go. Move that out the way. Move, bitch. Okay. So I guess the next part is we put the little feets, the gaskets on the plate. There it is. All right. I ain't no bitch, so I am not gonna look up any guides. I'm just gonna figure this out. Fucking get out of there. There we go. All right, let's go. All right, so these look like 4-dimensional gaskets. So I assume they go... Wow, these are really soft. Like, shockingly soft. Like, these aren't going to do much. Like, gasket-wise. They're going to do much dampening-wise, but not much gasket-wise. They literally just feel like foam, not like rubber. Alright, just so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'll show you in the close-up just one time what I'm doing. Doing that. It's literally foam. It's literally foam. You guys want to see how squishy this is? Wow, I have the worst hands for this, by the way. Okay. Want to see how bad, like how squishy these are? Look. Wait. This is literally just foam. It's literally just foam. It feels like a pillow, not like a gasket. So, it's gasket mount, I guess, so. Please, tweezers? Bro, tweezers... Okay, you clearly don't understand physics. You think tweezers are gonna make me more accurate? They're gonna make me so much less accurate, because it's an extension of something very shaky. Thought they were molded? Yeah, they look like... Yeah, pretty much foam stickers. Tweezers plus a tuned mass dampener. There we go. Also, my only tweezers are covered in LSD oil, so... Okay, I fucked up one of them already, so... We're making good time. All the like Speedy Simon during the soldering was all in preparation of this moment. They have a spoon holding device for people with Parkinson's, but is it like meant for people to like handle things that weigh like 1/100 of a gram? Wow, that is really sticky. Why is this one so sticky? All right. Okay, I've kind of figured out the methodology. The methodology is to use two hands. Basically, one hand to like hold it in the approximate location, and then the other one to press it down. Like, watch this. Like, you see how clean this one looks compared to the others? I figured out the strategy. So basically, like, pinch the corner, and then come on down, and then tap it, and there. Bam, a line. Use tweezers. Okay, Physics 101. Imagine a really shaky thing. Now imagine a really long thing on the shaky thing. Do you think this is more stable than this? No, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. So many people are like, use tweezers. My hands are shaky. It's not gonna help. It's gonna make it worse. But like I've got the like method down. Like it's a lot better now than before. I am chill. I'm not chill. Wow. Yay. Okay, I feel better. Yeah, some of these are not well placed. All right, but now I know the secret. You need to know the angles and play the angles. So you come in, and then you tap. Bam. How clean that is. Okay, that one does not look good. Yeah, that one looks pretty fucking bad. There we go. When is the final October day happen? Will we get a RuneScape stream? The final day of October is Sunday. And instead of doing group buy reviews, we're doing a very special build. Oh wow, that one was fucking perfect. I'm getting this. What does the nut button do?
Oh,
That's what it does. Oh shit, the Topra build? No. Something even more thocky. I'm gonna do every single thok mod on one of my keyboards. Will it have PE foam? Yes. It will have PE foam, and it will have tape mod, and it will have holy mod, and it will have all the foam, even foam that doesn't even exist for that particular keyboard. And we're going to add additional foam using a donor of sorts. Okay, and then we're going to make the thockiest build ever. Spray foam? No. You monster. Switch pads, long PP kill. Yes, we're going to use long PP kill, assuming I have enough and I can find them. Concrete mod. Okay, I don't think concrete mod is an actual thok mod. I mean, I hope it's not. Pod. Nice. All right, now we do the long boys. Fuck, the long boy is going to be really hard. Yeah, the end. I can't quite get the angle. Wow, I nailed it. First try. First try. See, if I knew the angle, I could play the angle. Actually, this one is way easier to align because it's longer.
Holy Pondo, Thok Kale, Long PP, Thoktober, PBT3 Ildcat Sound Test, Thok.
Dulce Morgue. Thank you. Or Dolce Morgue? Which one is it? Thank you for the 4 months. Huggies. Why are my alerts really loud in some streams? I have no idea. Probably because I forgot to turn them down. Also because Thoktober. Will I be uploading this build in YouTube? No, but I will be doing a full in-depth review on YouTube in a month after I use it for a month and review it. Oh. But the VOD will be saved. You can watch it on Twitch forever. No foam? Question mark, Simon. What do you think? Do I look like the kind of man that would foam? Will we get a build highlights? No. My YouTube content is very specific to YouTube. My Twitch content is very specific to Twitch. On Twitch, we yell at rectangles and have bad hands. On YouTube, we help people and have bad hands. Accurate? Yep. You betcha. What switch is on the spacebar? A OG Gateron Batch 1 Round 1 Tangerine. The best Gateron switch ever made. And I used them exclusively for spacebars. Oof. This is like this is taking me longer than soldering the entire keyboard. What are the things on the sheet I haven't touched? Just like more foam. And yes, I'm saying foam because this is by no means a gasket. This is just foam. Like, this is the biggest bamboozle of my life. I expected it to be gasket mount, but it's actually foam mount. What is the difference between foam and gasket? Let me show you. This is foam. Okay? This is me touching it. Okay? Look at it. Look at it. It just compresses. Okay? This is a gasket. Look at it. I press it. It still holds its form when I press it. Okay? Look at that. I press it. It holds its form. This is literally air. There's nothing in here except for air. Okay? That's the difference. It's like night and day. Like, this literally just feels like air. That's why they're so hard to get on here. Because they weigh nothing. They have no mass. Maybe the foam compresses and sides start smacking, so it needs the side ones? No idea. We're gonna find out. Only difference is density? Well, I mean, the only difference between, like, anything is density. What's the difference between hydrogen and gold? Density, bro. Magnets. They should have had magnets. So I could have figured out how they work. Okay, so I should have done these before the switches were in there, because it would have been a little bit easier to align them. Magnets and angles, right? Yes, the commands are beautiful. Would it be a Simon stream without the bot randomly insulting everyone? I don't think so. The build is a Vertex Angle TKL with some GAT Pros. This is a very early unit that I will be reviewing in a month's time on YouTube. All right, I remember these were kind of hard. There we go. How's my initial impressions? It's a bitch to assemble. And there's too much foam. That's my impression so far. All right, let's see. All right, it's time. I'm too afraid to touch it with my hands because it's too shiny, so we're gonna glove this. Know what they say? Try no foam first? What do you mean first? I'm gonna try no foam, period. There's no other option. I'm not putting foam in this. Alright, let's go. Wow. I've already cocked it up. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother trying to, like, not touch things with my hands when, like, they literally die? "40 little rubber gaskets in this sucker? They're actually not rubber. They're literally foam." Okay, you guys hear that? If anybody's ever watched my in-depth reviews, that is not a sound. That is good to hear. And also, this is not a look that is good to have. Right there. That is not good. Look at the amount of gunk in that screw. This is something that I cover on my in-depth reviews, and this is specifically what I'm talking about. This is one of the worst offenders I've seen. This basically has gotten no cleaning at the factory, so nobody cleaned out the threads properly. I can't tell if it's rust or if it's gunk, or if it's both. Should be some sort of blue thingy in the threads? I mean, not necessarily. The threads should just be clean. In this case, they're not. Lick it and find out. I've got enough tetanus for today, thank you. Okay, so, like, this side is totally fine. Okay, not completely fine. All right. Flip it. Put it down. And reverse it. Oh. So, you can tell by the threads that this was tapped after it was anodized, which is a very strange thing to do. Normally you tap before anodization, but these screw taps are completely unanodized, which is kind of weird. So you drilled into an anodized case. Cool. All right, let's go. I hope this is fully native VIA, because if I have to open the case, I'm gonna shoot myself. Actually, it should be done the other way around. Sorry, guys. It's, look for the hook marks. There are no hook marks, which is really weird. I will take a look, though. Okay, that is strangely difficult to get in the hole. Sorry guys for my head in the way, but this is really hard to get in the hole. Alright, I got it in the hole. Okay, I don't like that. What's that? Yep, it's literally the K effect, where it's standing on top of its cable. Because you didn't make a thick enough frickin' cutout. Look how thin that cutout is. So this needs to be somehow magically, perfectly set on it when you put it down. Which is impossible, by the way. So it looks like the PCB does make contact with the case, and that's why the foam is there. So due to the the tolerances of the PCB itself, some PCBs will be like slightly bigger on one side than the other, but they didn't account for that in their case. So in my case, this side has PCB contact over here. So the PCB rubs against the side. Let me flip it so you guys can see. All right, so PCB's down there. Where is it? Where is it contacted? I can hear it. Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. You just have to align it correctly. You have to not be a dumbass. I got it. All right. You have to not be a dumbass. Assuming it doesn't move after I've closed it. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Yep, okay. There's no weird contact anymore. Okay, I think I get it. Hopefully when I close it, it stays still. Because if this moves even a tiny bit, then the PCB will start rubbing. Yep, you need to know the angles. All right, I'm gonna screw this mega tight just to make sure. I'm just gonna do like the corners. The corners are the safest. And then I will test it in VIA. But I need to make sure that like the assembly actually works. False. Get in the hole, bitch. Okay, that's decently tight. I didn't feel any more resistance than closing an empty case though, so I'm kind of concerned that the foam allows the plate and PCB to move around a little bit, which is why everybody was like, "Oh, Simon, you have to put the other shit," which I'm not gonna put, by the way. All right, let's see. Fine, fine. There is some movement. So if I put force, I can move the entire plate left and right. Also, there's a large amount of flex on the sides and almost no flex in the middle. So this has a lot of flex, this does not. All right, let's test it. Why did I add the foam? I didn't. All right, let's open up VIA. Oh shit, I don't even have a Windows key currently. VIA. Hello? Well, could be fully unprogrammed PCB. 1 minute. Let me see if it gets recognized. All right, there's nothing on VIA. Let's check device manager. No keys work. Okay, so it's not recognized as a keyboard. As far as I can tell. And it doesn't recognize as a AT Mega device because then it would just show up here. Okay, so what do we do now? Flash it? Well, I don't have a hex. Nor do I know how to reset it. Probably daughterboard cable? Could be. Probably not, though. Let's go to flip. I mean, it's not in bootloader, so I'm not going to be able to see anything. Alright, let's open it again and have a look. Flash with random TKL hex? That is a bad idea. If the matrix is different, then... Yep, you are right. There was a reset button on the back. So we'll do that and pray that it allows us to flash a hex. Assuming I have a hex. Which I don't. All right. Well, the daughterboard's plugged in from this side. Let's plug it in. Let us hit the reset button. Oh? It recognized as something. Okay, no, it didn't. No, it did. It did. It just recognized as something. I don't know what it recognized as, but it recognized as something. Okay, so was it the daughterboard? The PCB shorting in the case? That can't be it. I don't think it was shorted, because then, like, the entire matrix wouldn't die. It was just temporarily not input anything. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. All this is good. Okay, good. Let me push down hard. All right, I'm pushing down hard. So, no, it's not shorting. It's by no means shorting. It's fine. Did I not test the PCB before soldering? No, I like to live dangerously, my friend. All right, let's close it up again. All right, let's just do this and type. Okay, we can still type. We can still type. All right. Let's flip it. I'm literally just going to do the two corners at this point. Because if this isn't VIA, I'm going to have to open it up again to flash it. Okay. Oh, it's repeating things. All right, detective, key tester, let's go. Okay, that's right control. Oh my god, that's right control. And this is right win? Okay. It's the most normie layout ever. There's no designated function key. Okay, and spacebar. Everything works, but I can't use this layout. So, how do I flash this? Okay, without caps, it already sounds pretty good, so. Alright, is there like a GitHub info? Clickclack.io. Okay. Wait, is this it? Am I on the correct server? Okay, there we go. Okay, this is like a vendor. I need the actual vertex. Hey, Poggies, thank you. You guys are the best. That's all I needed. All right, settings. Fuck, I always forget where it is. Design, load, downloads, angle, Poggies, configure. This left control. That any left control avail? Left control, and this is left win. Left win, left win. And then we go on to layer 1. This is play pause. This is next. This is previous. And that's all I need for now. Okay, we got it. It is now a usable layout for me to use. Oh, it just disconnected. And it reconnected. And it just disconnected. And it just reconnected. It's short? It can't be. No. All right, let me set my my layers. 1 minute. Momentary 1. Okay, got it. Dodgy cable? No, I've been using this cable for ages. All right, let me try and figure this out. Okay, so this disconnects it. But let's try this. Okay, now it's connected. Now it's disconnected. Now it's connected. Okay, that is a lot of movement for a daughter board. Okay, this disconnects it. It's disconnected. Still disconnected. Okay, I think the daughter board cable might be actually loose on the inside from the daughter board side. So we'll take a look at that and then close it up. It's my fault for not checking it. Yeah, I have no idea if the daughter board is tightened or like connected to the JSG because it's hidden like behind a thing that you can't see. So let's find out. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Pull it out. Juicy. Whoa. Okay, disconnect. I mean, listen, it is a Chinese keyboard by like a Chinese maker. So like, whatever. Benefit of the doubt thus far. Okay, different screw size. This I don't like. This I don't like. If there is one tool, let me use the tool for everything. Instead of making me have to guess what size you're using. So like, this is really cool, but what is this doing? That's the real question. Okay, that looks decently connected to me. That's well screwed in there. That's not going anywhere. So it might be a case of either poor port assembly to daughterboard, or it has literally been shorting. So to remove the risk of shorting, I'm gonna put something in there to protect it. And then I'm going to try wiggling the cable around and see if that connects and disconnects it. It could be bad Type-C, we'll see. Oops. All right, it's pushed all the way in. And let's do this so we know it's not we know it's not going to be shorting. So let's plug this in. It is not recognized. It is still not recognized. It is still not recognized. Okay. Let's validate that everything is plugged in correctly. Okay, it's fine from this side. It's fine from that side. Let's try again. Okay, put it in the hole. Still searching for devices. All right, let me flip the cable other direction. Yep, it loads. It just loaded. Still connected. Maybe the cable. I have been using this cable for every single keyboard and it's never been a problem. Okay, I figured it out. It's the port soldering is only good for one orientation. Cables wear out within 5 seconds of unplugging into one and then into another. So that's news to me. It's a single like I know this. This happened to one of my ISOs. Bro, you literally want me to plug in another thing to prove it to you? People are like, oh, it's the cable. It's not the fucking cable. If it was the cable, I would know. All right, so I will show you, okay? This is it on the angle, okay? Here is the cable, okay? I'm gonna plug it into the Jaguar, okay? First try. Plugged into the Jaguar. Oh, look, it loaded. Let me flip the cable.
Fuck.
Oh, look, it loaded. Let me move the cable. Oh, look, it's not disconnecting, okay? Have we ruled out that it's not the fucking cable? Wait, it only works on one side of a Type-C? It happens. It's a port thing. So the port has a lot of connections, and if one of the connections is not right, it can throw an entire side of the C cable. It happens. Like, I'm not gonna hate for that. As long as it works in one orientation, which in this case it does. Oh, it just disconnected. The second I touched it. Wait. It's really finicky. It's really finicky. It is exceptionally finicky. How does that... Motherfuck. Fucking stupid ass phone. Hello? Hey. I did not get a chance during work. I will have a look. I understand. I'm streaming right now. I'm live on stream. Want to say hi to... I mean, go to blacksimon.tv. You'll see me. Didn't have time. I started streaming the second I came home. Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday are my days. Yeah. It's fine. I'll take a look at it before tomorrow. Don't worry. You don't have to chase me. I'll come to you. Bye. All right. Okay, like this seems totally fine. Let me flip it. So orientation with logo up is happy. Orientation with logo down. If I can get it in the hole. Oh my god, I cannot get it in the hole. Please, in the hole. All right, there we go. Okay, so now it just loaded. It's really finicky. It seems okay. Half the time it... Oh, no. It just stopped. Okay, so basically one of the orientations doesn't work. It's fine. I know which orientation does work, so it's fine. I'm okay with this. This is fine. .jpeg. At least we were able to diagnose specifically what it was. It's a fairly common thing. It happens. It sucks. I just have to always like mind which orientation I'm putting it in. But this is something Heine taught me about. All right, where the hell are the small screws? Has anybody seen the small screws for this? I don't recall where I put it. I now recall. But this is not okay, is it? I mean, I would expect them to definitely speak to the daughter board manufacturer. I mean, the overall PCB looks good, but the daughter board looks mega sus. So whoever is doing the assembly on that definitely needs to, you know, somebody needs to have a look.
Fuck.
Or they need to be quality controlled. One or the other. Vanquish didn't even work. Yep, but Vanquish, the entire port just like got ripped off. So, all right, let's go. So, not the end of the world. It is a problem that I can live with for now. I will make them aware. Is that fine? That's fine. Wait. Okay, we're good. We are Gucci. There we go. I just want to know the plate material. It is aluminum. It only comes in aluminum and brass, so. Stream Elements is pretty mean. I mean, it only does what I tell it to do, so. What caps am I going with? I'm going with BSP. Sorry, CRP. I want something decently thick to give it like. I'm still giving this board the benefit of the doubt. Okay. The port issue is something that happened to me on my ISO, so it fucking happens. It's not the end of the world. Replacing a daughter board costs nothing. So I'm okay with that so far. I think that like almost requiring foam for the PCB to sit flush is kind of sus, but I'm gonna have to test it out. Like in actual usage, can I get the PCB to move where it shouldn't be and start rubbing against the case? If so, it's a problem. And foam is not the answer to that problem. The problem, the solution is like better tolerances. Why China TKL is rarely designed to be compatible with A87s? I don't know. I mean, daughter boards are the big thing now. Because, like, I mean, technically, you could have done this with without a daughter board, but you wouldn't have as clean of a back. Rusted screws? Yeah. They're not rusted screws. So they didn't, what's the word? There's an anti-slip thing you're supposed to put in there, and I'm pretty sure they just didn't put it in there. So whoever's manufacturing this is probably, like, one of their first keyboards. I'm guessing. I might be completely wrong. All right, where's the feet? Okay, there was a bag that said beat on it. Beat me, daddy. Screws, gaskets, screws, tools. Oh, okay. To be fair, they give you tools for both, so I should not complain. But still, not using a singular screw size for everything, not the best. All right. I thought it already ran in China. Did it? Shit, I can't do this with gloves on. If I touch the adhesive, then I'm gonna get little pee-pee hairs in it. Okay, these are proper. Like, this is rubber. But like the gaskets are just foam. They're not rubber. Ooh. Okay, those fit nice and snug. I'll take it. Nice. Alright, are we ready? Fuck. Still too afraid to frickin' touch the thing. You interchange the feet in the gaskets? That would be hilarious. But I didn't. Alright, let's check it out. Let's get up in there. Let's grab some nice CRP Hebrew. Get ourselves a keycap puller. If I can find a single thing today. Is this a review unit? Yes, it is a review unit. Okay, make sure. Okay. PCB is still not rubbing on the case. That's a good sign. You may want to install the pad to prevent shorting on top of the bottom case. Nope. I plugged it in and pushed it down as far as I could, and no, it did not short. People have given me 18 different excuses to use foam today, and no, I am not fucking using foam. Okay, the caps do sit high on this. The caps sit suspiciously high on this. Let me give you an example. Actually, it's just the top. Oh no, don't tell me that the daughterboard cable is in the way. The daughterboard cable is in the way. Yep. I can tell. It's right there, and it's in the way. Because the cable channel is not thick enough. Here we go. Here I go disassembling the keyboard again. Oh boy. Yes, the Jaguar is built with SP Star linear grays. Tape it down. It's so short that it wouldn't work. For me to tape it down, the case would need to be fully closed. All right. Oh, the feet came off. Well, to be fair, I'm not supposed to be doing any like large jerking motions until these have been in place for like at least a few hours. I mean, the board is nice looking. We'll see if it's nice. Cut the sleeving off the wire. Yeah, that's good. But I do have to send this back. I'd prefer to not damage it. Okay, you guys are not understanding what not enough slack means. I can't do anything to hold it down. Okay? Because physics. You know how physics works? Like when PP is not long enough to satisfy, the JST is not long enough to satisfy. It's not that the channel is shallow, it's the channel is not wide enough. If the channel was wider, then the cable would sit a lot like simpler. It would just fall into place. But currently it needs to be guided as you close the case, like flawlessly. Otherwise you end up with your top row sitting too high and without any possible flex. Okay, let's try again. So, boom. It helps when you do all of the screws. All right. Boom. Pop off. And was I right? Yep, I was right. It was nowhere near the channel. There. Yeah, I still feel like it's not in the channel. Okay, it is literally not in the channel. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it that time. Okay, yes, that's way better. I can actually feel the movement now. Okay, we're good. All you have to do is make the cable management channel wider, because like this requires you have like perfect handling. As you peak, you need to know the angles. Gotta know the angles. This is like the third time where, not even as a meme, you need to know the angles. Or not use a daughter board. I'm okay with using a daughter board, but like, make the channel wide enough and have a decent daughter board. Oh shit, I forgot that these screws are rusty as shit. Alright, corners are done. We can properly screw. That's true. There is quite a bit of movement, but I'm pretty sure that this is designed to be used with every single piece of foam, which would restrict the movement quite a bit. So, I mean, it would be questionable. Foam with JSG cutout would keep the cable easier in place. No, it wouldn't. Because you still have the thin cutout on the bottom, and the cable still needs to fit inside, otherwise the top doesn't sit flush. So adding foam only makes that way riskier. Nice try. You know the one thing that foam can solve with this keyboard? I'll tell you the one thing. Is foam in my eyes so I don't have to read chat. Do they make foam for eyes? I mean, they kind of do. It's called sunglasses. All right, there we go. Yep, now it's sitting at the correct height. Because previously these caps were sitting way too high. Like, I instinctually knew that the daughter board JSG was not in its channel properly. It's called a night mask. Is that a sexual thing? Feels like a sexual thing. Did I like SP Star Linears? I did. But I would not recommend you buy them because the batch that I got was a very early batch and subsequent batches were really bad. So they were great when I bought them. They are no longer great, and I am sorry for your misfortune. That's the way it is. Wait, is this two of the same TKL or do all TKLs look the same? Wow. First of all, the Jaguar doesn't look like a single other TKL ever. Second of all, wow. Third of all, wow. Fourth of all, time for ban. Jaguar has a unique USB cutout. That's it. You're not wrong. It is very unique. I'll give you that. Did I put foam in your Jaguar? I did not. Does SP Star Harvest from Leopold is better than their retail one? What? No. Do not buy an OEM to harvest the switches out of it. That is the dumbest thing you can possibly do. Look at the corners, bro. Look at the angles. You gotta look at the angles. You gotta play the angles. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can see why this comes with a bunch of foam. Noise gate. Yeah. You just can't. You just can't. Jaguar is just too fucking good. That might be the switches. Bro, these are SP stars. SP stars are higher pitched than these. The fact that this board is higher pitched than this, by every rule, SP stars should be way higher pitched than that. To be fair, the SP stars are loud. Yes, they are loud, but we're not talking about loudness. We're talking about sound signature. Ooh, okay, that sounds good. Okay, it's coming together. It might just be like the top row that sounds like shit on this keyboard. I mean, what's wrong with a high-pitched board? Nothing. It's still preference. But this sounds like a lot of other TKLs. This sounds like no other TKL. Just tuned in. Does the angle seem nice? It's fine. So angle TKL review in 2 months, in 1 month. But yes, I need time with it. Imagine a month from now when I do the review and I'm like, I do the review with all the foam in it. I'm like, oh my god, the foam is amazing. I'm gonna put foam in all of my keyboards now. I am now a foam enjoyer. Fine for 490. It should be 440. This is 440, right? If this is like, I'm considering this fine at 440. At 490, E. What plate is in the Jaguar? A 2mm polycarbonate plate. Have I been to a foam party? I have not. I'd like to, though. Wing key Jaguar? There was no wing keyless Jaguar. Do I use a foam or spring mattress? Fuck. My lawyer has advised me to not make any comments concerning that. Yes, I know Jag R2. Doesn't Teehee have a wing keyless Jag? I don't think so. Unless Elaine cucked me. Unless it's something new. If he, like, just recently got one, then it's probably the R2. Wait, it was 465 bucks? In China? Eee. Will C3 ever redo round 1 Tangies? No. You can't redo a round 1 of something that already existed. What made it round 1 was the fact that it was the first round out of the molds. So are you saying, will he make new molds? It's possible. Will the molds be as good? You never know. Unlikely. Okay, that's tight. That is too tight. We're gonna need some science. Okay, I need to science the shit out of this. Ooh. You can just rebind WinKey to whatever key. I literally have it unbound. I cannot use a keyboard with a Windows key on it because I'll press it by accident. So, like, in my key map, my 2 Windows keys on every one of my boards that has a Windows key is just empty. It does nothing. How do I take screenshots then? What do you mean? Print screen. And also, I have a Windows key. My bottom left key is my Windows key, and this is my control key. What I don't have is a caps lock key on my main layer. Because who the fuck uses caps lock? Like, if I'm angry enough to use caps lock, I'm holding down the shift key, bro. Windows G is a snap tool for screenshots. Well, I do Windows Shift S, and it does the same thing. And I can do that because I have a Windows key. Arrow keys look super deep. They're not. What you can see is the alignment is kind of off. So like, I can push the plate to the right, but then it's gonna start rubbing on the case. Yeah, I'm not a programmer. If you use caps lock, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with using caps lock. It's just, I don't. I'm not sound testing. I'm just moving the lube around in the steps.
Fuck.
All right. It's time. Show us the donkey. Oh. Oh my god. Chill the fuck out. Wait, why is it? Oh, I have to lock it. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Yep, all right. All right, first thing, left-right test. You guys tell me if my left and right are correct. Okay, let's go. Okay. So the spacebar is weird, but I can't tell if it's me or if it's the actual spacebar. So let's find out if I actually cocked something up. It's possible. No, to be fair, the left right is very subtle. Okay. All right, so that works fine. That works fine. Is it interfering with the case? It is not. It's just a really dull spacebar sound. Am I aware of my noise gate being higher than usual? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not sound testing. I set up a very specific scenario for me speaking and a very specific one for the keyboard. I'm not doing sound testing now. I'm trying to figure this out on my own. Okay, this sounds really weird. Okay, this is a CRP spacebar, so let me put a GMK on it just for safety, for just as a sanity check. It was the CRP spacebar. So the CRP spacebar was fine on my Jaguar, but it's not fine here, which is fine. Whatever. Okay, it sounds a lot better now. Let's go. All right, it sounds pretty good. The issue, like, there's a huge disparity between like the sound on the right and the sound on the left. Like the right sounds good, the left sounds completely different. And I'm not just talking like complete right versus complete left. Like even within the alphas, this area is deeper sounding than this area, which is really weird. It's really weird. The sound, sorry, the feel I think is okay. It's bouncy, but like in normal typing, you don't really notice it. Like I know for a fact when I saw these foams, I realized these are fucking doing nothing because like they're air. So like if I press really really hard, I'm getting the flex from the spring leaf of the plate mount. But in standard typing, it's not doing much. So it's as if basically I did it without this. Like in place of this, I could have used a thin piece of fabric because the fact that it's fully compressed on both sides means it's fully compressed on both sides. This row sounds fucking fantastic because this is where the weight is. So yes, the weight positioning does a lot. Normally we position our weights here. So your home row sounds nice and deep. For them, they have the weight down here. So this sounds a lot deeper. Why are there so many extra foams? There's a foam that prevents the PCB from making contact with the case sides because of the way that the keyboard is designed. And then there's one under the switches and one above the switches and then one under the PCB. If the gaskets were rubber instead of foam, do you think it'd be any better? I think it would be slightly better, yes. You would have a little bit more of a bounce when you type. I mean, I packed up the macro cam, but like there is zero bounce. This feels like a top mount until I press it hard. Then I can tell that it's doing something special, but like it feels like the standard semi-stiff top mount. Like to get the flex out of it, and I'm a heavy typist. To get the flex out of it, you really have to be fucking going ham on it. For you to feel flex on a normal typing, wouldn't the plate need to be softer or even plateless? Not necessarily. So we've got something like the F1 where it's a leaf spring gasket, but it has bounce. When you type on it, you feel the plate go down and then come back at you. That's very nice. It's a nice feeling. This just feels like you're hitting a brick, basically. Rating 1 out of 10 for this board. Eggplant. No, eggplant means good. TBD. How do I like the plateless kit on the F1? It is the best thing ever. All right, where's my VIA? I need to put back my caps lock on tab. Caps lock, caps lock, caps lock. I don't even know where it is because I never bind it. Caps lock, there it is. All right. Perfect. What is the most enjoyable TKL I own and why is it the Jaguar? The most enjoyable TKL I own is a complicated question. NCR 2 coming out. Do I like the colors? I prefer the first colors, but you should buy it. It's good. The F1 feeling comes from what? Proper leaf spring and gasket. It's the first board to do leaf spring and gasket and do it well. Do I reckon if there was a half plate, it would sound better? I think it would sound different. I don't know if it would sound better. Honestly, I don't hate it. Like it's like spectacular in terms of like aesthetics. Like look at that. That's insane. But the oh, I just heard a weird sound on the inside. That's probably not good. But the low weight placement means that your sound is very not standard keyboard sound. How are the factory loop GAT Pros? The switches feel fine. They feel like decent normal switches. Is the entire plate shifted down a bit? That's fine. So the entire plate can just be moved. There's nothing keeping it in place, which is why they give you foam for the outside of the PCB so it doesn't rub up against the case. But if you build it right, you don't need it. Shake test? No. How's the flex? When you type, none of it. When you press hard, some of it. But the pressing hard is not what you do every day. You type. The flex is... it feels like a slightly softer aluminum top mount. So like it's not doing anything like magical for me. Like it's a good keyboard. I'm pretty sure if it had like any actual flex, it would be shorting all the time. So like the Frog, I guess. I'm gonna be straight with you. The typing experience on this is better than the Frog, in terms of feel. This feels better than a Frog. Why do I think CRP spacebar sounds differently? It's PBT. It's slightly bent and made from a different material. I think this feels better than a Frog. And I think this sounds better than a Frog. To be fair, this is way more expensive than a Frog, so it's an unfair comparison. I love the sound of the right side. This sounds so good. All of this. This whole area just sounds fantastic. This, not so much. How is the leaf spring implementation on the thermal? It's the best. All right, well, I'm going to use this for like a month and let you know how terrible it is. Or how great it is. Let's find out. All right, let me get the big old microphones out of here. Is the weight PVD? Yes. Sure is. All right, there we go. Will there be a YouTube review? Yes, maybe. Yes. Unless like it gets to the point where I find something that's just a deal breaker for me. If something is a deal breaker for me, I'll be honest and reach out to the maker and be like, the review is going to be bad, so I'm not gonna make it because I don't want to be that big of a dick. Like I want to have plenty of things to say. It can't just be like this one thing makes this keyboard shit. That's not a good thing. Okay, that sounded weird. What? Okay, it's listen to this. Okay, you guys hear that, right? Okay, to be fair, this also has that. Okay. Okay, so it's not absurd. It's not absurd. No, it sounded like I touched it like gently and it sounded kind of hollow, and then that freaked me out, but apparently that's completely normal for keyboards. So metal, yep. Got me. Oh. All right, well, we're done with the stream. Any more dumb questions? Let's see. What makes what makes me prefer this over the typing of the frog? Well, this is softer. This is softer. It's a softer typing feeling for sure than the frog, and it sounds better than the frog. The frog is fantastic for its price point, but like in terms of sound and feel at like a higher end like mechanical custom keyboard level, it's not great. Like it's a good board, but it's not for me. It's not what I'm searching for. I want a little bit of sparkle. I want something magical. And this sounds a lot better. And this feels a lot better. I need more time with it. I wish that like it was a bit more bouncy, but to be fair, I am spoiled by the F1, so is my GMK 9009 spacebar warped? No, of course not. Do I have a backlog of stuff for board reviews? Not really. I have this for board reviews, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. I mean, like, someday I'll do some other boards. Opinions on the Red Dragon K552. I have no opinions. They just mirror the gaps between the keycaps and the case bigger than normal. It's because the plate can move around in the case, basically.
Fuck.
How do I get rid of leaf ping on tactiles? Ooh. Use better housings? Because if you lube the rails, you're kind of fucked. You never want to lube the... Sorry, if you lube the feet, so the things that touch the leaf on tactiles, and you kill your tactility. So you kind of either deal with the ping or swap your housings. I like the frog sound very much. That's fine. I don't. This board sucks with how you're acting after the build compared to after your Cypher build. Well, the Cypher was a simple top mount. This thing needed a fucking engineering degree to put together. Am I using the NCR? Yes. I'm using it at the office. How do I deal with the ungodly flex of the spacebar? Well, if I have an erection for longer than 4 hours, I call my doctor. I tried Milky Top, got yellows, and I think I'm part of the linear gang now. Which switch would I recommend you try to learn more about linears? JWKs. What is my favorite board typing feel-wise? I like a lot of boards. That's why I have a lot of boards. It's like, who's your favorite child? I don't have a favorite child. Jane. Jane. What are my thoughts on Mr. Suit? It should be in the exclamation recap spreadsheet, but like, it's just top level opinions. I can't give opinions on anything until I've actually spent time with it. Have I tried the UTD 360C? No, I do not buy garbage. Since GMK spacebars sound nicer, would you want to try this whole thing with GMK? Yeah, I will. During my 1 month, I'll try CRP and I'll try ABS as well and see which has a better combo. How do I like my breakfast eggs scrambled? Let's see. Do I have a backlog? Okay, no. I would like to send you a proto one day. You can. How would you describe your Jane CE typing feel? I don't like it. I prefer my Jane V2. What do I think of the cloud line? It's the best. Can you put GMK on now? No. Please redeem Kiss. No. Can we listen to Harry Potter? Yes. Do I drink milk? I don't drink nearly as much milk as I should, to be fair. Software review when? When I fucking get one. Then I'll review it. Already it's good. Like, I've already tried it. So, like, I know it's good. Like, I asked Paul, I'm like, I want to buy one. Not, I want one for review. I want to purchase one for me. Like, that's it. It's that good. So, I will review it when I have a unit. Mwah. Is the Jane mount a lot different from normal top mount? Nope. It's just well optimized. Chat, I missed the build and review. What's the verdict? The verdict was we had a lot of problems. Okay. First of all, the screws had some gunk in the threads because the anti-seizing thing that they were supposed to spray in there was not sprayed in there or something. That was problem number one. Problem number two is without using foam, you have the risk of the PCB touching the case because there's nothing really keeping the plate in place. It kind of it kind of can float around the case. And if it gets too close to the side, then your PCB will rub against the side as you type. It hasn't happened to me yet, but we'll see. Issue number 3 is the daughter board USB connector that I have is finicky. It only works one way, not the other way, which whatever, it happens. What else? I think that was it. But otherwise, it sounds and feels good. It's nice and heavy, and the finishing and packaging is fantastic. So like, I need some time with it to really tone down, like, hey, here's a particular build that works really well. Oh, JST channel. Yes, the JST channel is not remotely thick enough. So you got to play like fucking surgery when you put it back together. So you got to put the PCB down as you like put tweezers in to get the thing in the hole. Otherwise, you end up with like weird lack of flex around this area. What is my most anticipated keyboards for the coming year? The TGR Simone. Not a meme. Actual thing. All right, so let's find some poor unsuspecting streamer to ruin their day with all of our Gator and Thox. All right. Oh, ooh, baby. Oh, Lofi's streaming. Nice. All right. Is the TGR Simone considered an actual TGR? Yes. I have no involvement in it whatsoever. It will be a real TGR. It's only a dedication. If that. I just... the only thing I told TGR Sam was I would like you to name a TGR Simone one day. And he's like, okay. And then he asked if I had any input. I'm like, I want 0 input. This is your board. You make it. You sell it. You take the money. How do I like Key Cult's boards? I don't. Just from like a preference thing. I don't like their design language. I didn't like the number 1, the number 2, or the number 3, or anything in between. If they release a board I really like, I'll go for it because they're fucking fantastic. Is it a TKL? I can neither confirm nor deny anything at this point. Okay. So we're going to use all of the alligator emotes, all of the Ron, and all of the eggplant emotes, okay? And none of that like pussy ass shit where like you guys post like 1 or 2 spam messages. Fuck that, okay? I'm going to be in there with you. We're going to be spamming his ass for 5 minutes with gators. Non-fucking stop, okay? I'll see you boys there, and I'll see you guys on Friday for some fun October activities. Wow. Also join the Discord, !Discord. Bye.
Black Simon, how are you? How's the build? How's the build? Gator run, Gator run. Lots of first time chatters. Hello, hello, hello. Awesome is here. Sexy Devin is here. Rugby is here. What's going on, boys? Oh yeah. Hello, hello. I might as well take a break and hit the bait. How's the build, Simon? Should I get it? Should I get it? You know me, I'll buy fucking anything. I'm good.